outside, and they express it here. So that idea is given that actually the reverse is happening. Perfectly innocent, good students come here, and in the university they become monsters, right? And then they go out to society, and that is the impression that is given. Right? So, I mean, funding, we know, is a problem, right? When physical resources are there, the intellectual resources are there, students, the motivation to finish and get a degree that can get them a job is not forthcoming. People are likely to, venture into this kind of thing. So I think that. And the third one is, of course, the latest is that the staff are also incompetent. Okay, from last year we have heard that, right? The staff are, not doing their work, and various funny stories we have heard about ourselves. And so if you put all together, it's a lot of dangers in this, right? Now, dealing with threats, what do we have to do? I have put down a few things. I think our entry point, students are weak. We have 4 years or 3 years to deal with them. They are not children when they come, they are adults. And you know how hard it is to train or retrain an adult. So it's very difficult to make them actually good university students. So I mean that's the whole education system has to change. Then the continuing brain drain of staff, right? Increased political interference, ministers list for non-academic appointments, graduates also require letters from ministers to get employment and so on. These have become increasingly common. So all of this undermine the respect that society must, that we seek from society, the autonomy we require, the independence we require. So it's not only the threats are from all sides, right? Now, I was reading about the case of Myanmar, Burma, right? Burma, the military regime took over many decades ago, right? And one of the things they did was to reduce the spending on education, right? The University of Rangoon was one of the leading universities in that part of the world about 30-40 years ago. Today, basically, it doesn't exist. No undergraduate programs are there because they divided all the departments, not even faculties, and sent them to different places, right? So no students are together, right? And only postgraduate things are happening, right? And it is one of the countries that has the lowest spending on education, right? So obviously the military regime there does not want university students, does not want professionals and so on. And that is a dangerous trend. Other people might think it's good to follow, right? So we must, these temptations may come. So obviously these are things that we need to be aware of, and we need to tell people. This is one of the things, because universities are in the forefront or the rear guard of resistance. We know that in any country, it's not only in Sri Lanka, right? Of course, political intervention comes in any country. So we can't insulate and isolate universities, but universities are essentially places like that, and we have to, in a way, I don't think we need to plan for that, but we have to recognize that those things do happen. Now, again about academics, you can see this is from the UGC website, the composition of teaching staff in universities. The highest percentage of professors are at the University of Alanya. I'm not really sure whether that is because they have that much more qualified people, or whether it's easier to become a professor. Whichever, but there also it's only 20%. Okay, 20%. And the other one is, you can see how much lecturer grade is there. So this is essentially people without who are still awaiting postgraduate qualification. So you can see. Less than 50% of our posts are filled by people with any form of higher qualifications, and we know that the overall PhDs is only about 20-24%. Also, yeah, no professors. That's all. Yeah, without professors.
I was also told that
Because Chandra Muldenia was there and he runs it as a business. Right? So, I mean, yeah. So this.